Who actually needs a 12-foot shuffleboard table in their living room? If you're thinking about dropping serious cash on something this big, you're probably torn between impressing your friends and ending up with a permanent coffee table that collects dust. I get it, this isn't a quick Amazon impulse buy. It's a statement piece, a game room centerpiece, and honestly, a commitment. So before you click add to cart, let's talk about who this is really for, who should walk away, and whether the price tag makes sense for everyday buyers like us. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Look, if you've ever hosted game nights and watched guests struggle to find space on a cramped dining table, you know the pain. A shuffleboard table this size gives everyone room to play without knocking over drinks or squeezing in awkward turns. But here's the catch, it's not just about length. The Woodbridge uses pro-style climate adjusters, which means the board adjusts to your room's humidity so the pucks actually glide instead of stick. That's not just marketing, it's the difference between a fun night and a frustrating one where you're constantly re-waxing the surface. If you live in a place with wild seasonal swings, like a dry winter followed by a humid summer, those adjusters are worth the price alone. Now, let's talk storage. The built-in cabinet isn't just for show, it's deep enough to hold all 8 pucks, the brush, the wax, and even the matching abacus that comes with it. No more digging through closets or losing pieces under the couch. But, and this is a big but, if your hallway is narrow or your staircase is tight, getting this thing inside might feel like moving a refrigerator. The box is massive, and assembly isn't a 2-person job. If you're not handy with tools or don't have help lined up, budget for delivery and setup help. I've seen too many buyers underestimate the logistics and end up with a beautiful table stuck in the garage. Who should buy this? If you've got a dedicated game room, a large basement, or even a spacious living area where it won't block walkways, this is a solid pick. It's not just a toy, it's a conversation starter. Imagine Thanksgiving dinner where the kids are playing shuffleboard while the adults chat. Or summer weekends with friends sliding pucks across the table while the grill's going. That's the real value here, it turns idle time into shared experiences. And if you're the type who hosts gatherings regularly, this table pays for itself in entertainment value over time. Who should skip it? If you're tight on space, this isn't the shuffleboard for you. Even the 9-foot version might feel cramped in a small apartment. Also, if you're only casually interested in the game and won't use it more than once a month, it's overkill. A smaller table or even a portable one would suit you better. And if you're on a tight budget, remember that this is a premium product. $2000 plus isn't pocket change. You can find decent shuffleboards for half the price, but you'll sacrifice stability and adjustability. The practical strengths here are clear. The board stays flat thanks to the pro-style adjusters, the storage keeps everything organized, and the size gives you a real game experience. But the weaknesses? Setup is a beast, and it's not something you'll move around. If you think you'll rearrange your furniture often, this isn't the table for you. Also, while the wax and brush are included, you'll need to reapply wax every few months depending on use. That's an ongoing cost and maintenance task, so factor that in. Is it worth the price for normal everyday buyers? If you're the kind of person who values hosting and has the space to make it work, yes. This isn't just a game table, it's an investment in your home's social life. But if you're unsure or your space is limited, start with a smaller model and see how often you use it. There's no shame in testing the waters before going all in. If you've made it this far and you're still considering it, check out the full specs in the description. It's a big purchase, so take your time and measure twice. And if you do pull the trigger, just make sure you've got help on hand for delivery day. Trust me, you'll thank me later.